Hello and thank you for watching the program. We are in some rough territory right now with the stock market. The SPY is coming down, the QQQs are coming down, oil's going up. But before we get into that, please support the channel. We have a goal of 100 subscriptions. So if you can subscribe, click the like button, helps get it out there. I appreciate that. So let's get right into it. Here's this S&P, or the SPY representing the S&P 500. Let's zoom in here. Okay. Well, we never did make it down to 426, which is a good thing. Now, we drew this uptrend, and this is a daily chart we're looking at. We broke out of this daily chart uptrend, and we're staying around 443. That's not good. Now, that is was a resistance area over here back in 615, and now it's become resistance, or I'm sorry, support. It was resistance, now it's support. We broke through that resistance level right here on this red candle, which was on August 24th. Going up, down, tested it, up, we're back testing it again. Sort of like a double bottom. So this is a little interesting. Let's see where some of the, where's crude oil at? WTI is at 92.25. That's been going up. The 10-year yield, 4.30. Relative strength of the dollar, 105.09. So that is going up. And that's a little sketchy. You know, we got oil rising. So we do have this little bit of a downtrend here. We'll have to take a look. Let's take a bigger look at the picture here. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Let's really see what's going on here. So here we are. Okay, the weekly time frame, we shot up here, you know, at the end of middle of March. Big bull run all the way up. Started testing it around here at 443. Made it almost to 461. Pulled back. Come up. Small pullback here. Beginning of September. Again, this is a weekly chart. A larger pullback, and now we're sort of consolidating here. So are we going to form a new support here at 443? Maybe dip down to 438 and then shoot back up. But we are out of this uptrend. There's no doubt about that. So for that, now we're going to delete that. And what I'm going to draw here real quick, go back to the daily chart. Since we're out of that uptrend, let's draw a down. Let's see what trend we're in right now. So we need to touch as many candles as possible. That there makes it a little bit tight. We would like to touch. All right, we're going to have to put it here. So let's see if we can duplicate that and find a range of this downtrend that we're in. I'm going to put it there. And we're going to make these a different color. We'll make it red since it's a downtrend. We'll see if we can snap out of that downtrend. Again, that's the S&P. Let's take a look at the QQQ daily chart. Very similar to the SPY. And we're going to go ahead and draw a downtrend on that as well. Now, this one, well, we're going to do it from here. The SPY has been more bullish. Or the QQs have been more bullish than the SPY. So let's take a look there. We duplicate this line here. find a matching range, which is probably right around there. I like that range. Let's take a look at that. We'll make it red. Okay, QQQ. Oh, what happened there? I'm gonna make this red. I think I made this red by accident, what I did. Okay. So there we go. There's our downtrend. Let's see, and here we have like almost like a double bottom right here at 369.21. So that'll be interesting if we put that on a weekly chart. Let's take a look. Weekly chart. Okay. Definitely looks a little better than the SPY. Similar, but it's a little more bullish looking. It's consolidating. You know, if we'll go down to 365, we don't know. We're going to have to find out if the Fed's going to pause on Wednesday or not. That's going to play a big factor here. I believe most of this run that we've had was based off a Fed pause. They always try to, you know, the markets try to price things in sooner than it really happens. So we'll have to see what happens with that. And that's a weekly chart. Go back to the daily. All right, Apple had a pretty nice day today. I mean, it's been coming down a lot. We got gap fills here, which almost got filled. Look at that, very close. I said earlier that there's a 90% chance that these gap fills get filled. And then there's a fill here, gapping down, and almost got filled there. So Apple, it's holding. We'll just say that. It's holding where it's at now after that drop. 172.08 seems to be support. And again, this is a daily chart. Let's look at this in a weekly chart, see how it looks. So yeah, we got a couple rough weeks here. And now it's just it looks like we're finding a floor at 172, 176. So we'll have to see that the range is going to be between 176 and 182. Could drop down to 172, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that, see what happens. That's Apple. Palantir. People are asking about that. That's actually shot up today. So Palantir is a little bit, let's see, we'll draw a little, if we can draw a little analysis here, technical analysis. Let's see what we got here. Does seem to be on an uptrend. It definitely seems to be in an uptrend. We'll make that green. Let's see if we can duplicate this, and we'll just bring this up, see if we can find the high end of that. Which is probably going to be, we'll put it there because we got to keep these candles in touch. So there's our range, seems to be on an uptrend after this drop off here back in beginning of August. It dropped off quite a bit. But look at the nice head and shoulders here. We got a shoulder and the neckline, the head, shoulder, and normally it would have came back down to make the body. So it's holding up, and it's based off AI, but that's Palantir. Meta is holding this range. Basically, it went down to 277, size 312, and we'll see what happens with that. There's election year coming up, so you know Meta's going to get a lot of advertising revenue. Intel is actually doing a nice little job coming back. Look, it really ripped up here nicely middle of August. And again, this is a daily chart. You know, it had to give some back here. You know, people are going to take some profits. And this is the high range. I have this marked here, lowest since May. We got a low range here of about $33 and a high range of 37. Doesn't mean it can't go past it, and obviously it did. So we'll be curious to see if it holds. What used to be resistance now might come to support. we'll have to see. Last time I was up in this area here was, again, beginning of August. And, you know, they've been on a big, coming down, 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 down. So it looks like they definitely bottomed out here, $25, 37 cents. So that is Intel doing pretty good. Nvidia, okay, they've been dropping off. Did have a nice bullish day today, but it found resistance at 418. Went all the way back to 439. Not bad. Nvidia is trying to, you know, if it holds these levels, let's look at this on a weekly chart real quick. You know, because this is all new being up here this high from Nvidia. See? That's our weekly chart here. So are we going to stay up here? Looks like we are so far. We've been up here in this range since the beginning of May. Or I'm sorry, beginning of May. Let's go back to the daily chart. Well, there was a new IPO, ARM. Boy, look at that. They don't look too good at all. I'll put that on a 1 hour chart. Let's try a 2 hour chart. All right. We'll go back to the 1 hour. So they opened up, opened up at about $56, went to 70, down as low as 55, and right now it's at 57. So that seems like a risky trade. Tesla, let's put them on a daily chart. They're still in this range. Starting to lose some steam right here. Okay, 264 seems to be finding a base, possibly. But there's no, that gap was filled. So we'll have to see. Tesla's, you know, a monster. So, and they got so much going for them. But we'll have to see. You know, had that little pullback here the past couple of days. Maybe it's profit taking from when it was down here in the 223. Now it's up, you know, 270s. Time to take some profits off the table. I mean, makes sense to me. Microsoft, daily chart. We're just kind of holding in there. Holding these levels. About, you know, 316 to 340. Up and down. Oil. Well, OXY, oil's holding strong. Like I said, it was up to $92 a barrel. Right? Right, 92. $92.25. Let's look at that on a what's going on here all of a sudden? Oh, the little chart's not working. Oh, there it goes. Here's WTI oil. Let's see. We'll take a 1 year look at this. So there we are on oil, 1 year WTI. Wow, it's definitely coming back to its highs. Look at that. Within the past year, but I think it was higher than that. Let's see if we go back more. 3 years. Yeah, its highs was like around 120. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's going to play a big difference in oil prices here and gasoline. But you know, if oil goes up, that helps boost up the financial sector, which helps lift the entire market as a whole. So, but then again, there's inflation comes along with higher gas prices. We're going to have to see. So there we are, back to the S&P 500. And we'll have to take a look at that and just see what happens. Look, by the way, just take a look at this. This is a 2 hour time chart. Right after hours, and I actually looked this up on time and sales, somebody sold 500,000 shares at 437. And they also sold 500. And then right after that, they sold another 500,000 shares at 443. It was on the time and sales. And actually, it was 4:22 p.m. So that was interesting. Somebody unloaded 500,000. They caught 437 somehow, and then yeah. So that's it for now. And thank you for watching the program. Again, please like and subscribe to the channel. We will keep you posted, and we might start some new ideas here. So thank you for watching.